And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Radar. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome back to the channel. So it seems that this little game called Fire Emblem is finally going to have an official Western release. And I'm talking about the original one, the original Fire Emblem, the first game that spawned an entire franchise, the originally released for the Super Famicom, the family computer, back in 1990. Now, I'm not an expert on this franchise. As a matter of fact, I only played 2 games. I actually played the first one on emulation, of course. I got the ROM on my NES Classic, which is hacked, of course, with a translation patch. And I also played, I believe it was the third game, also an exclusive game for the Super Famicom. And I didn't finish it, but I believe that the third game was the very first 16-bit Fire Emblem. But we have a brand new trailer today, and apparently the first game is going to be officially released for the Nintendo Switch. I still haven't watched the trailer yet. As a matter of fact, I saw this on a post on Facebook, and the post also shown a very interesting collector's edition. So I thought about, well, let's make a reaction video. Let's do this. I need my glasses. Yeah, 32, getting older. I need glasses. So let's do this. This is the reaction of a first for Fire Emblem fans announcement trailer. Let's do it. Here we go.
See? That's why I don't use this guy. I mean, who is he anyway?
Wait, you don't know Marth?
What game is he even from?
You don't know Fire Emblem?
I don't know.
Fire Emblem.
What's that?
Well,
Oh,
I was about to say that
Fire Emblem?
I got distracted by the kid's voice.
If you say so.
The first game,
Look,
did it age well? Well, it's an 8-bit RPG, but I'll speak my mind at the end of the video.
The Shadow Dragon?
Sounds cool, but you're scaring me.
Maybe this will help.
No more. $1990. I was only 2 years old. I not even knew what video games were at the time. Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. There you go. It's interesting. I mean, for me, and I've said this 1,000 times before on my channel, for me the golden age of RPGs is the 16-bit era. But I really like to explore these old school 8-bit stuff because it's like an encyclopedia. This was really the the birthplace of everything that came after, right? I mean, we wouldn't have stuff like Skyrim or World of Warcraft without these games. And Japan got some really good, amazing stuff. This is good. This new features. This is something that we have already seen in other ports, old school ports for new systems or current systems. Because it's kind of painful to play these old school games on the original hardware. That's why I played it on the NES Classic, because we also have these crazy features. But it's cool to have this on the Switch. Oh, it's going to be released this year. There you go! Aniiversary Edition. Also available in December. Really cool. Yeah, let me just take these out. I really want to check out this image again, the Collector's Edition. Aniiversary Edition also available December 4th, 2020. This is really good. So what do we have here? We have a replica game box on the on an NES fashion, which is something that it never got, because again it was a Famicom exclusive. The deluxe art book right there, a replica game pack art piece with a sleeve. So this is a cartridge, really cool. Also a poster right there. I don't see the Switch cartridge here. I hope that this is not like a collector's edition with the game digital only. I don't think that's the case, but yeah, this collector's edition looks really awesome. So my thoughts on this, and this is why I wanted to make this reaction. Again, even though I'm not an expert on Fire Emblem. Again, I played this game just 4 years ago, and I had a small experience, let's call it that, with the third game on emulation also. But the thing is, and I think that Nintendo is doing a great job in this, bringing these old school RPGs to their current system, to the modern generation. This is a solid proof that not only old school RPGs are alive and well, but retro gaming in general. It's kind of this, cultural phenomenon, within gaming, which is almost like a gaming genre of its own. And I didn't grow up during the 8-bit era. I started gaming at the very end of the 16-bit, and I got that transition to 32-bit, so to 3D. And it was a very interesting time, and I got into RPGs very early. I was about, 9 or 10. My very first contact was through Final Fantasy VII and Pokemon, actually, on the Game Boy. And I still love RPGs, and we still get a lot of cool stuff being released, from older franchises or even brand new franchises. But the thing is that I have this feeling that, modern RPGs, especially the more mainstream ones, kind of lost their original feel to it. I'm talking about the grind, I'm talking about turn-based. I mean, we still have that, but it's being, less and less. So it's cool to see these comebacks. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that there was a second Fire Emblem released for the Famicom. I believe it was Fire Emblem Gaiden, something like that. It would be cool to see both Fire Emblems, but this year is the 30th anniversary of the first game, so I think that this is great, and I'm looking forward to it. And I think that this is a product where, if this was like 20 years ago, it would be a Japan-only thing. But nowadays, I mean, this is a worldwide phenomenon. It doesn't matter where you're from, which continent you're from, which country you're from, town, city, what language do you speak. Gaming is everywhere, and RPGs are very mainstream these days. And I still remember that, again, back in the day, even though I wasn't there on the ground zero, I remembered that, a lot of kids in my school played video games, right? But only a few played RPGs. And I was seeing a re-release of an 8-bit game, Fire Emblem, a Japan exclusive 8-bit RPG for the Famicom, having a worldwide release on a modern system in 2020. These are great news. But let me know about you guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on this upcoming re-release of the original Fire Emblem. And also let me know if you played the original one and what are your thoughts on it. So let me know down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have the extra time, feel free to follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put a like on this video. Please subscribe to the channel and take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.